Hello, welcome. Oh, let's make sure already. Okay. Wow, we're really close today. Hold on. Let's hit live over here. Type hi in the chat if you're live here, where you are in the world. If this is your first time or your 10th time or you lost count already. We are talking over the course of a couple of weeks actually about dating anxiety, dating patterns, swipe culture. Today we're specifically diving into the swipe culture. So I am curious who has done apps here, who is on a dating app, so that this be the most relevant for you. And you might be the person whose friend has been nudging and nagging for you to give it a try. Like, come on, you're going to put yourself out there. Which one is you? Are you the friend that keeps nudging your single friends to go on dating apps? And what we are doing over the course of this time is really like little samples of understanding how our nervous system gets activated with love, with dating, so that you can, one, feel a little bit more normal and connected, that knowing that you're not the only person, but also so that you can catch the thing happening in real time. So hello, friends on Instagram. We're only going to be here for 15 minutes at a time. So whenever you get this little window of time and you can join for a few minutes for the full duration, these events happen every single day for 15 minutes until January 17th. So this idea that we're talking about today of dating apps being a space that can really push us back into insecure, attached behaviors, but sometimes even trigger those behaviors, is not because dating apps are bad. It's not because you shouldn't go or you should go. My intention with raising this topic is so that you go there fully aware. So it's funny because obviously, like, I host singles events all over the world, and are things that we do live with authentic relating connection games, and people will assume that I'll tell my Love Lab participants not to go on dating apps. And we did this last year in the Love Lab, where I invited everybody that was single to create a profile and go on dating apps for one reason only. Well, two reasons. The first reason is obviously to gain clarity. So when you are taking time to write your prompts, to choose your pictures, to say whether you are available for a lifetime, for something short-term, long-term, there is something really beneficial. So I want to start with the things that are really great about dating apps, right? It's an opportunity for you, if you take it, to consider, what am I really available for? And I remember for years, I don't know when was the first time that I used a dating app. It was in South Africa. When I landed in South Africa the first time, that was 2015. So that was 11 years ago. And I was on Tinder for a few days. And then the quality of the conversations really didn't do for me. But there is something valuable about considering yourself honestly. So at that point, I would have never, ever have said that I'm in for marriage, right? Or that I'm in for a life partner. I thought, oh my God, that's the kind of stuff that scares people off. So, self betrayal. Instead of saying, okay, actually, I really am only available for that. Actually, I'm not really entertaining a short term connection. And we never know if things might end before we expected them to end, but I want to start something that will last a lifetime. And I've coached people in the Love Lab, as I was saying last year, when they did the experiment of going on dating apps. And some of them also, they had put on their profiles, they were looking for something short term, open to long term. And when we were reviewing the profiles, I thought, what is this? Like, have you been lying to us the whole time? And so it is valuable as an exercise to notice, what do I want to show about myself? And then there were also some people that had created their profiles and they had multiple photos of the same element in their lives, which is one of the most important elements, we know, because we get to know each other in the program. But there were so many other aspects of their lives that we couldn't really quite tell because we weren't seeing it. So in that sense, it was a safe exercise, a valuable exercise, because people were reflecting on what they wanted and they were being reflected back by people that knew them in that context. So you had men and women giving feedback on what you were put there, like, oh my God, this really shows who you are. This shows, I love this part of you. This is really authentic. But nobody there was focusing on getting more matches. So when we were giving feedback on the profiles inside the Love Lab, it wasn't, oh, let's make sure that everybody swipes right on you. Because we don't want everybody to swipe right on you. We want the people that are for you to swipe right on you, and the people that are not for you to please, oh, please swipe left on you. So if you were here yesterday, we were talking about like letting the universe self-select. And the more in integrity we are in every presence, whether we're showing up at an event, whether we are at the grocery shop, whether we are in a dating app, we want everything to be so us that the people that are for us see it straight away and the people that are not don't. So that would be the first thing that I said, okay, let's do this experiment of going on dating apps, because I wanted them to reflect on what they really wanted and what were the things